All right, folks, this is Harassed Sultan, and I've got some fresh videos of diversity enriching Europe. So let's have a look at some of these videos. This first video is from Ireland. This happened on the 20th of April, 2025. Foreign national Abdillah Habouli has been arrested for elbowing a random woman into the face, knocking her unconscious, breaking her orbital bone in Cork City on November 25th, 2025. Have a look.
Wearing a green and black North Face jacket. As he walks
North Face jacket, that's about $200 or $300.
past a group of people on Oliver Plunkett Street, he lifts his elbow and hits a woman in the
Not going to show you that because you wouldn't like that. But boom, as you can see,
her unconscious. And he quickly made his way along Oliver Plunkett Street and away from the scene, and the victim was left with a broken orbital bone on her right eye socket.
just random violence. She didn't say anything, didn't do anything. This is just pure hatred of these people. He might have tried on some Irish women and they would have rejected him, and he would have been like, you're a hoe, you don't even wear a burqa or a niqab, why don't you give me sex? I'm telling you, this is their mentality. It's not an isolated incident. Let me show you more. Look at this. This happened in France. He's just walking. This woman didn't say anything to him, and he just randomly pushes her. And she gets severely injured too, by the way. Look at this. Not a single French person inside. That's what happens when your demographies change. I know that other people are saying, what the hell have you done? But imagine that. Look at that. This is why he felt brazen too. He's like, oh, there are no French people around. Look at this one. This happened in Spain. A North African man wants to abuse a woman sitting in a bus. Have a look at this. Look at this unhinged person. Boom. Like, this woman is just sitting there. Well, of course, she can't do anything. I have this urge. I don't know. I think I would have gotten out. I don't know. Look, he might be a trained fighter. He could. Nah, it doesn't look like it. It's like a pretty small guy. I'm waiting for a moment like this. I really am. I might get my ass handed to me, but I don't think I could take this. If I'm sitting in a bus, I don't think I could take this. I'd be like, what is your problem, mate? Oh my God, look at this. He's giving her kisses. He's signaling. He's like, oh, I want to have some goody time with you. He's pointing towards his Willy Wanker. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look what they've done. This is Spain, by the way. This is what Pedro Sanchez has imported. Oh, actually, she's a bus driver. He's actually at the front. Oh, so she's a bus driver. Okay. And I think she refused to let him in. And he's like, you're a woman and you refuse me an entry into your bus? Don't you know your place, you woman? In my country? You wouldn't want to know what we do to women. This boxer, he's practicing. Oh, what the hell? What is wrong with these people? Actually, I know what's wrong. I mean, this is... I'm sorry. These are not our moral equals. They're not. They have a different way of looking at the world, and they arrive at different conclusions. Oh, come on. How come there's no man around? Just well done to these buses, though. They're pretty strong. Oh my God. There you go. And guess what? Tens of thousands of people like him are flooding Europe. This video was filmed only 3 days ago on the 19th of April, 2026. The guy that you just saw who was attacking that bus, look at them. They're coming. They're coming in their hundreds, in their thousands. And you know why that is? Is because people like Pedro Sanchez say, hey, welcome, we'll naturalize you. All of these guys are going to be Spanish citizens. These are your future Rafael Nadals. Oh my God. What are they doing? Why? Why are you doing this? Look at this. These are the people who are coming. I don't know where this is. People who live like this in their own countries. Why do you think they're going to live any differently when they come to your clean countries? Look at that. Oh my goodness. I don't know where that is. I can't tell. Is that... Yeah, it's some part of the Middle East. It doesn't look Pakistan, although There are some places in Pakistan that are just as filthy as this. Androon Shahar, as we like to call it. I don't know where that is. The other day I saw a video from Egypt. It was absolutely filthy. So it could be Egypt as well. So the Middle East, Syria, I don't know. I don't know where that is. One more video. Have a look at this. Look at these people. Look at this doctor. I think I've played this video before. Oh my God. He's showing off his skills. What is going to happen? What do you think they're going to do when they feel lonely and horny and sexually frustrated? What do you think they're going to do? They're going to see a normal, ordinary European schoolgirl going home from school, and she's going to run into one of these people, and you know what's going to happen. Sorry, I'm not going to mince my words anymore. I don't care. I showed you a video yesterday where Middle Eastern gangs are using African youth to enforce Sharia by attacking nightclubs, bars, other entertainment venues, because that's against their idea of how a society should be. So they can't actually ban that legally. So what they're trying to do is they are terrorizing people. If you go to a nightclub, then, you know, you could die. That was the whole purpose behind the terrorist attack on the Ariana Grande concert in Manchester. That was the reason why the Welsh choir boy, Axel Ruda Cubana, attacked those 3 girls at a Taylor Swift school or academy or dance school or whatever it was, because they don't like that. They don't like people drinking and dancing. And look at this Muslim woman and another Muslim man. They're going to complain about a pub in Britain. British people are not allowed to have pubs anymore, guys. It's only going to get worse, and it's going to happen in Australia. Well, actually, it's already happening in Australia. It's just a matter of scaling it. Let me play this video. Look at this woman.
I'm outside a pub right now. I wish there was a halal version of like pubs. Like
This is
Halal version of a pub. It's called a halal restaurant, you dumbass. Look at this Muslim.
like pubs. Like
This is actually mad. There's a whole pub next to the masjid, right?
There's a whole pub. What do you mean there's a whole pub? Would you allow half a pub near a mosque? No, you wouldn't allow any pub or a bar near your mosque. So you know what? This is their country. So they should not have to give up their bars and pubs and nightclubs and drinking and gambling. There's an easier solution, which is shut down the mosque and kick you all out. We can only dream.
And look at these man. All of these man. Violating, they're violating, bro. How is this even possible, bro? How? Subhanallah, Adim. It's not fair, bro.
How is that possible? You know what baffles me? How is that possible that millions of white Brits are allowing people like you to set the rules? That's what I find baffling.
At least respect the masjid, bro. Respect some, have some respect.
This is a grave. So here is a masjid, here's the mosque, and here's the bab. See? Just one wall beside the masjid of Allah and the bab of Satan.
Look at this one. Look at that. Why there's a pub next to a mosque? How many of these Muslims are actually complaining about this?
outside a pub right now. I wish there was a halal version of like pubs, like where they like just sit outside and like just enjoy the sun. Why is it stuck? They enjoy the sun and everything, and I just feel like
Halal pub. It's called a halal restaurant. You can sit outside and eat your kebab and shawarma.
I've got FOMO. Oh, Spoons. Where is it? Oh,
So they're coming for you guys. They're not going to stop. If you let them build hundreds of mosques, you think they're going to go away? They're not going to go away. They're going to want something more. So you can never please these people. So instead of bending over backwards for them, say no. Enough is enough. Time to go back. Actually, let me end this video with Rupert Lowe's. Amazing. Oh, sorry. I just saw another video. Let me show you another video. I just opened up my Twitter. Look, my Twitter feed is full of these videos. Have a look at this. Another. Diversity strikes London again. This is Britain now. An immigrant man swings a large knife in a fight, but the British people around him just walk away. They're like, yeah, look at this. Holy crap. Look at this samurai war. One of the guys is a Brit, but of course he doesn't have a knife or a machete. The invader has it. Oh my God. Oh, wow. This white guy is absolutely crazy too. He's going after a guy with a machete. He looks like a person who would kill you for a banana. Anyway, I think I was just about to show you something. Look at this. Another video from London. Have a look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy with a knife.
You mad?
Guys, seriously. People, you are literally walking in the streets of London with these lunatics around you. Well, actually, it's the same in Melbourne too. There's knife crime, there's machete crime. Our governments are literally gambling with our lives by importing and releasing these savages in our midst. Look at that. He's ready to stab. She should turn that around. He might get the message. We're closed. So you know what? This is why I don't trust public transport. This is fast becoming a low trust society. I don't trust anything. I just try to keep it to myself, especially not just about me, but also my family members. I don't recommend you to jump on a train or use public transport. Definitely not in the UK. I used to use it. I used to sit on the double-decker bus, usually top floor, right at the front, because I don't know, it's just one of those things you got to do it when you're in England. But now looking at it, I'm like, man, you never know who you're going to run into. So Europe is ruined, and unfortunately, Australia's next.